Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a prison? Maybe not a literal one, but a difficult job, a challenging relationship, or just a season of life where you feel trapped and powerless. The story of Joseph in the Bible offers some incredible wisdom for these moments. Before he became the second most powerful man in Egypt, Joseph spent years in prison for a crime he didn't commit. But here's the thing, prison wasn't just a punishment. It was his training ground. Let's break down the 5 powerful lessons he learned that prepared him for greatness. First, Joseph learned about scarcity. Prison is the ultimate place of scarcity: limited food, limited freedom, limited hope. But instead of despairing, Joseph learned to manage what little he had. He became so responsible with the limited resources that the warden put him in charge of everything. He learned to see value where others saw nothing. This was the critical economic lesson that prepared him to manage an entire nation's resources during a devastating famine. The lesson here is profound. If you can prove you're faithful in managing scarcity, you'll be trusted with abundance. Second, he learned leadership in the dark, not in a palace. Joseph didn't have a title or any formal authority in prison. He just served. He took on responsibility, supervised other prisoners, and maintained order. People followed him not because they had to, but because of his integrity and character. He became a leader by influence, not by position. This shows us that true leadership isn't about having a fancy title. It's revealed in how you handle yourself in the toughest environments. Third, Joseph developed deep empathy. Prison surrounded him with broken, anxious, and forgotten people. He didn't just ignore them. He paid attention. When he saw the king's cupbearer and baker looking sad, he asked them what was wrong. He listened to their struggles. Even while dealing with his own immense pain and injustice, he chose to offer hope to others. This ability to feel and understand the pain of others is what shapes great leaders. They learn to lift others even when they themselves are hurting. The fourth lesson was honesty, especially when no one was watching. A prison can be a corrupt, every man for himself environment, but Joseph remained trustworthy. He was so honest that the warden didn't worry about anything under Joseph's care. When interpreting the dreams, he spoke the truth, even when the message was difficult to deliver. He didn't try to scheme or manipulate his way out. He trusted that his integrity would eventually be his vindication. This teaches us that the integrity you build in secret prepares you for the honor you will receive in public. Finally, Joseph learned the power of focus. Think about it. It would have been so easy for him to become bitter, angry, or distracted by his circumstances. He was wronged, forgotten, and left to rot. But he didn't let bitterness take root. He stayed disciplined, managed his tasks, and most importantly, he never forgot the dream God had given him years before. He held on to his purpose even when his entire environment screamed that it was impossible. True focus is the ability to hold on to your vision, especially when your reality disagrees with it. So the next time you feel like you're in a prison, remember Joseph, your current struggle might not be a dead end. It might be your training ground. It's where you're learning about scarcity, leadership, empathy, integrity, and focus. These are the very qualities that prepare you for the incredible purpose ahead of you. Thanks for watching. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that helps you find purpose in your journey. See you in the next video.